Apostle Irene and Bishop Lamar Bell. I follow direction. 15 minutes. Hallelujah, thine the glory. Hallelujah, amen. Hallelujah, thine the glory. Revive us again. Hallelujah, thine the glory. Hallelujah. Talk today from the thought, I will not be stopped. Do me a favor, tell your neighbor, say, I will not be stopped. All right, I'm going to read it until you're hearing. It is a very familiar passage of scriptures. To all these pulpiteers, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know everybody by name. I know it put a little bit more pressure on me, but I'm going to do what I do. Okay, 1 Samuel 30 and verse number 8. It says, And Irene inquired of the Lord, saying, Shall I pursue after this troop, and shall I overtake them? And the Lord answered, Pursue, Irene, for thou shalt surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. I'll tell you, neighbor, say, I won't be stopped. All right. I thought this week, I said, what do I say? And I thought about ministry and its challenges. My church is only 6 years old, and but I realized ministry is not an easy task, and I realized getting started is the hardest facet of it. So one bishop in his wisdom told me the first one would be the worst one. So the first service was seemingly the worst service. He told me the first banquet will be the worst one. The first conference will be the first one. Oh, the worst one. Y'all get my idea. And so the longer that they go, the little more easier ministry is. There is a character, and I got one thing to say, and I'm gonna sit down. There's a character in the Marvel universe. His name is Hulk, and he doesn't say much. He says Hulk smash, and once Hulk gets started, it's almost virtually impossible to stop Hulk. And so since I'm already out here, and since I'm already moving, I made up my mind it's going to take more than that to stop me now. That is a word that I looked up, and the word is momentum. Ooh, y'all looking at me. The word is momentum, and momentum is a scientific word. It is a physics word, and momentum is the strength of force gained by motion. Momentum is the strength of force gained by motion, or momentum is gained by a series of events. And so when I first started out, I didn't have the strength that I had now, but y'all mess around and let me know who I was, and I gained a little bit more momentum. For example, if I push a wagon off the top of a mountain, or if I push a wagon off the top of a hill, the faster that the wagon falls, the more momentum and power that it gains. And if it was just at rest, if it was just at stop, oh my God, the impact would not be as hard. But once a train or once a wagon falls from the hill, the faster it moves, the stronger it is. And I just came to tell my surrogate leaders today, the faster they move, the more impossible it is for them to be stopped. And so now what we understand is some of us can't drive, and so we get on the highway, and we get on 75, and we get in 16, and we see a little bit more opportunity in the left lane or the right lane, and we see a little bit more opportunity, and there's an 18-wheeler, and oh my God, we pull right in front of that 18-wheeler, not understanding that it takes the driver a little bit more effort to stop, and the more that they are carrying out, and the faster the weight of the truck is, the more that it's going to take it to stop. And today I come to talk to heavy people. Today I come to talk to people who've been doing hardness like a good soldier. Today I come to talk to people that's been through hell and high water. And they came to serve notice on the enemy. It's going to take more than that to stop me. Somebody say yeah. Now, now, Bible says it just like this. I think I got 10 more minutes now. Bible says it just like this. David comes home to Ziklag, and when David comes home to Ziklag, Bible says he just came out of war, and when he came out of war, he came home to stuff being burnt and stuff being taken. And oh my God, in this walking ministry in my last 10 years, I've lost a couple of things. I know y'all won't tell the truth, but I lost my house behind the church, and I lost a couple of things while I was doing this. And so David came home after war and thought that this was the moment that he was going to get a break to another war and another battle and something else to fight. And we make it look easy, and we make it look like there's nothing that happens. But sometimes the prayer is, I wish I could just get a break. I wish that this thing would just stay fixed. I wish somebody would stay encouraged. But every time I come back home, I come back into a battle. I come back into a fight. And so the Bible says when they got home, this same David, now this thing is loaded with revelation. The Bible says when they get home, the Bible said that this same man that just led these men to victory turned right around and said, let us kill him. Oh my God, because we lost our stuff. And so you got to understand there are moments in our life that I had to realize that we won't be able to save everybody. There are some people that we're going to be able to save, and there are some people we're going to say, may the Lord watch between me and thee. Why we asking? Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Oh no. Bible said David comes home. I'm trying, y'all. Bible said David comes home, and the Bible said they said we should kill you because they lost life. Now if you notice the text, the Bible says they took the women and the children, and so in retrospect they took life. And so you got to understand to walk this thing out. They had to give their life. They had to walk